If it's this nice as a baby, this thing is going to glow with a little bit of size on it. What's going on, YouTube? Will back with Royal Canadian Reptiles. Hope everyone's doing well. Today we're going to take a look at two clutches. We're going to take a look at clutch number 3, RCR 2003 and RCR 2004. Let's get right into this. Some really cool babies in here. Can't wait to get the rest of the stuff started to hatch. I think we're hatched out to like clutch 12. Into August is when all the really good stuff starts hatching out. So fingers crossed we smash the odds. Let's go take a look at clutch 3 and 4. Alright guys, so here is one of the babies from clutch number 3. The pairing on this was a Mojave Het Monsoon to a yellow belly. Very basic pairing. I mean, I guess the male's not that basic, but just a straight yellow belly female. This is a male Mojave yellow belly, and I'm going to guess that this is going to be Het Monsoon. I've hatched lots of Mojave yellow bellies in the past. None of them are this crazy. Just overall really funky look to them. There's no rhyme or reason to the what I'm thinking are markers. I know Brad from Prodigious Pythons has coined basically the Het Monsoon the fractal, because he feels that the Het Monsoons are identifiable. And basically in this clutch, I'm going to show you some of the stuff that hatched out. This I'm going to say will prove to be Het Monsoon, just my guess. If you look at, I'm going to get tagged for sure here. But if you look at the, just very odd patterned snake. It's not typical for a Mojave yellow belly. So, I mean, that's the only other thing that could be going on. It was just a straight Mojave to a straight yellow belly. Just that it could be Het Monsoon, and I'm guessing that's what's happening here. All right, let's look at the next one. And here we move on to another one. This is a yellow belly, which I'm going to guess is going to be Het Monsoon as well. If you see the little marker on the top of the head, see that little dot on the top of the head? Now, I don't know if that holds true across the board. This is my first time hatching Het Monsoons, or POS Het Monsoons, but my 100% Het Monsoons all have that little dot on the top of their head. They also have a very overall funky pattern. Look at the belly. Very extreme look to it. Just an overall, again, a really funky look for yellow belly. I imagine it'll prove. I can't guarantee it, obviously, but my gut says that this will prove. So those two were the males. Now look at the two. Let's look at the 3 females in the clutch. These are almost just let's take a look at these next ones. Okay. Now this, see the dots on the head? This is supposed to be just a normal. Explain that one. I'm going to get bit for sure. How is that just a normal? My guess is that this also will prove to be Het Monsoon. Put her on the table and zoom in on it a bit. So that is supposed to be just a normal 50% het, but that is unlike any normal I have ever hatched. Lots of normals have hatched here, lots of double het stuff, but this pattern is just overall just wild. I've never hatched a normal with a pattern like this, and the only other thing it could be would be the 50% Het Monsoon influencing, which would mean it's going to prove to be het. Also has those dots on the top of the head. Unlike anything else, I'm gonna guess that this is a normal 100% Het Monsoon. Obviously, I could never sell it that way, but I think that with the Monsoon stuff, you are going to be able to start picking out some of these hets. So that's a normal, quote unquote, 50% het for Monsoon. Then we have this just standard Mojave. Now this I don't think will prove. I think this is just a Mojave. Now it has that little dot on the top of the head. That may be a good sign. But I think in the straight Mojave, like my Mojave Het Monsoon is not necessarily a very visual. Is not necessarily a very visual combo. I don't think that it's a, you know, I think in the blue-eyed leucistic complex stuff, it's going to mask a lot of what the Het Monsoon is doing. The next snake is so incredibly visual. I've never hatched anything even remotely close to that. That, you know, I think my personal opinion is that the Monsoon stuff is identifiable in Het form. Now again, this is only a very, very small sample size, but from what I'm seeing on this clutch, I think that you will be able to pick out Het Monsoons. This girl's really, really not that happy, so I'm going to put her back and we'll pull out the really cool one out of this clutch. Now here is the one that I'm like, see, you got those head dots again. This is supposed to be just a yellow belly. Now this would happen to be the most extreme yellow belly that I have ever hatched. If that is just a standard yellow belly, which I don't see how it could be, then it's the craziest yellow belly I've ever hatched. Look at the sides on it, and the belly. I'm gonna guess that this is also a yellow belly Het Monsoon. I have never hatched yellow bellies with those head markings. If you can see it, if it'll focus there. I've never hatched them with those head markings, and you know, look at the sides on it. Very, very cool. I think it's the Het Monsoon interacts with a lot of other stuff. I think, you know, I think Brad is probably right that you are able to pick out hets. Will that hold true all the time? I don't know. I got a lot more Het Monsoon or pos Het Monsoon stuff hatching. But like, look at this. So I should be able to, you know, come to my own conclusions on that. Obviously, I can't come to any conclusion until I hatch visuals from pos hets. But you know, if I can consistently pick out the hets, then, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, guys, that's clutch number 3. Mojave Het Monsoon to a yellow belly. Let's move on to clutch number 4. All right, guys, so that was clutch number 3. That's Mojave Het Monsoon to a yellow belly. Comment down below if you think that Het Monsoons, the Het Monsoons, you're going to be able to pick out consistently, or is it going to be more like a pied thing where you get the ringers and the pied tracks? Is it going to be a markers thing, or is it going to be you know, a very consistent thing that we're able to pick out? I don't know, very small sample size myself, got more hatching out, so we'll see if that holds true into the next clutches. Clutch number 4 was a Desert Ghost Clown bred to a Vanilla Pastel Lesser Het Desert Ghost. Obviously, crazy powerful pairing, some really pretty babies in this clutch. Let's go take a look at that. Okay, so here we start off with an absolutely gorgeous Vanilla Desert Ghost 100% Het for Clown. Just absolutely stunning. If it's this nice as a baby, this has had maybe 2 meals. If it's this nice as a baby, this thing is going to glow with a little bit of size on it. And I'm gonna get bit again. Stunning, stunning snake. You know, Desert Ghosts are normally not that clean right out of the egg, not that bright. The vanilla is really, really jacking up that animal. Absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to see this with a little bit of size on it. Well, unfortunately, I'm not going to get to because this animal is already spoken for. But absolutely stunning snake. The new owner is going to, I'm sure, is going to love it. Hope I get a lot of updated pictures because, man, oh man, that's a nice looking Desert Ghost. All right, let's move to the next one. Here, we move into the Vanilla Pastel Lesser Desert Ghost 100% Het for Clown. Look how white that head is. Absolutely stunning animal. This is going to get absolutely incredible with some size on it. Like, this is just going to be absolutely stunning. I really like the vanilla in Desert Ghost. You know, and I've spoken on vanilla before. I prefer it over fire, just my own personal preference. One of the reasons being that once you start to develop it and go down that sort of rabbit hole and you start to make a bunch of vanillas, having them in your females is not necessarily a bad thing, because then you can start to make the super vanilla stuff. But with fire, when you super the fire, you get a white snake and it sort of just takes all the pattern away. So this is the Vanilla Pastel Lesser 100%, sorry. So this is the Vanilla Pastel Lesser Desert Ghost 100% Het Clown. Stunning. And then the third Desert Ghost of the clutch. This is just a pastel lesser Desert Ghost Het Clown. Looks very similar to the vanilla pastel, but you know what? I'll put them side by side so you guys can see what I'm seeing. So that's the vanilla pastel, sorry. So that's the pastel lesser Desert Ghost Het Clown. And when we compare it to the vanilla pastel, there is a significant difference in the brightness of it. See how this has just got a bit more creamy. The head is quite a bit more white. You know, when you put them side by side, out of the egg you could not tell them apart. And now as they've grown a little bit, only a couple of meals, they've really started to, that separation is getting wider and wider between them. And I imagine after the second, third shed, this is just going to glow compared to this. I mean, not that that's not going to. That's still going to be a fantastic looking animal. But the vanilla is just going to take it to a whole nother level. And obviously, putting vanilla into clown, not a bad thing. Anyway, guys, I'm not even going to show you guys the rest of the clutch because really it's just two double het Desert Ghost Clown girls and a double het DG Clown male. So unless you guys want to see normals, you know, it's not even worth showing. Great animals to hatch, but these are the visuals out of the clutch. Very, very, very nice. Very happy with these. This boy is actually already spoken for as well, so he's not available. The grumpy little pastel lesser, he is available. So if you are looking to add lesser into your DG Clown projects, just let me know. We can make them yours. I would normally keep them, but I kept one from last year, so I already got one. Better for you guys. Anyways, that was clutch 3 and 4. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 hatched out. So there'll be some videos coming. Stay tuned. Alright guys, I hope you liked clutch 3 and 4. As always, I do appreciate all the support we've been getting. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, do your thing, and we'll see you guys soon. Thought I'd just show you guys this if you waited around right to the very end. Getting absolutely stunning. About 750 grams right now. That's the Pastel Desert Ghost puzzle. Alright guys, have a good one.